everybody, welcome to a new video on my channel. I hope you all are doing very well. I just decided to film a little video today showing you my favorite makeup look at the moment, which is this one. I just really love everything like bronzy and glowy and warm and just really pretty kind of at the moment, and I thought I'd throw together all my favorite products at the moment and just create a little look. And I just really love to wear anything like bronzy, golden, mainly bronzy and a little bit darker actually already this time of the year, and I just thought I'd show you. I wanted to do a little bit of a summery look either, so I hope that I got kind of the line between autumn and summer going into each other. Summer transitioning into autumn, that's what I wanted to say. Yes, I hope that I reached the point, got the line, and between those two I just wanted to show you this little look. So if you're interested in how I achieved this look and all the products I used, just keep on watching. I hope you enjoy it. Okay, so to get started, just getting my hair out of the way, preferably all of it. Of course, I'm already wearing my moisturizer, eye cream, everything, serum, whatever you want to. Of course, prepare your face nicely. I'm going to start with this one. This is my preferred like hydrating primer at the moment. This is by the brand The Ordinary, and this is the High Spreadability Fluid Primer. Really love that a lot. It makes just everything so much easier, so much nicer. It stays on so much longer. And you really only need the teeny tiniest little bit of it. It's just really so nice, and I just get the teeny tiniest little bit and I just spread it everywhere where my skin mostly needs like a little bit of help when it comes to dealing with foundation and everything. I'm going to start with a foundation, and my favorite foundation at the moment still is the NARS Sheer Glow foundation. I just really love it. It's just perfect if you want a nice coverage, if you really want to choose yourself how much coverage you want and not just be forced to have high or low coverage. So I think it's actually very easy to build it to a point where you really like it. And at the moment I really love to use one of these like flat like fave brushes, and this now is a Exo Beauty vegan flat face brush. I haven't used this too much in the past, but I really like it to put this foundation on. So I'm going to try to pour a little bit of it onto the back of my hand here. So I'm just stippling that in and just put it all over my face. Well, the shade I'm using is Mont Blanc, I think. Yeah, light number 2, Mont Blanc. Maybe a little bit more, but you can see now it's kind of a light to medium coverage. So I just want a teeny tiniest little bit more. I hope that it's okay with these little like lighty dots on my face. That's because now I decided to film, of course, the sun decided to come out. Right. Also, what I really like about this foundation, which you probably see now, I do look like super sweaty. But it's just the nice glow this foundation gives you. So I really like that. Okay, so now I'm going on with this little palette here. This is quite new to my collection, and this is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting palette. I actually just wanted to have one of these palettes, but I really just could not decide which color I wanted to go for, and I just thought in comparison price wise this is not too bad. You get 3 shades, so I decided to just go for it and invest in it. It's quite expensive. I didn't have it for too long. I actually got it for my birthday for myself. It was kind of one of my birthday presents for myself. The brush I'm using is just one of those super big like powder brushes. So this is again a Exo Beauty brush, and this is the vegan powder brush, and just kind of go over those 2 shades here. I kind of mix them all together, but these 2, so the shades you get. Now I have the lovely like hangers here, but if I go up a bit and have the sun directly in my light, that would not be nice either. So I hope it's alright. Very sorry about that. So the shades you get in this palette are Dim Light, Incandescent Light and Radiant Light. And just kind of mix all of them a little bit together, and with a big powder brush just go over them a bit and use this as a setting powder kind of, just to get this super nice like glow to it, because that's actually what I'm going for with this whole look. Like the main thing in summer is a lovely glow. Who doesn't like a nice shimmer and a nice dewy finish in summer, doesn't it? Okay, like that. So this is the Hourglass Ambient Light palette. Okay, next up to one of the most important things, and actually something I mainly do during summer, is a bronzer. So I really wanted to create a little bit of a bronzy dewy look today, because it's summer and we're slowly venturing into autumn, but it's still that time where I really love to use a little bit more of bronzer to just really get bronzed up. And I'm not necessarily a person who gets very tanned in summer. I'm also not a person who fake tans. I never did it, and I actually never felt the need to try it. So I'm not using too much of bronzer in general, because I don't want to have a bronzed face, and I like pale body. Who wants that? But I just really like a nice bronzy finish to my makeup look in summer. And my favorite bronzer to do that actually is this one. This is the Bronze Goddess by Estee Lauder, something like a classic when it comes to bronzers and to the whole beauty product world. So this is number 1, a light. I'm pale, I do not need a dark bronzer. This is how it looks. You can see that it has this gorgeous shimmery finish to it, and I really like it. It has this golden like sparkle to it. And I'm not using the same brush, the vegan powder brush by Exo Beauty, because a smaller brush, I cannot work with a small brush with bronzer. I just can't do it. And I just go kind of everywhere you put bronzer. It's just such a nice and healthy look, and I just mainly put the bronzer everywhere where you naturally would get bronzed first. Okay, so now after bronzing, like you can see, it's not too much. It's just giving me a nice, like a bronzed and tanned look and healthy looking. But look at that glow though. Such a nice, healthy, dewy look. I do have like a mattifying powder here. This is a favorite of mine at the moment. This is the Perfect Match or True Match by Burr Paris. So, because especially under my eyes, I think it's a little bit too glowy. It almost looks like a little bit wetty there. So I'm just going over it now. The glow is where I want it and not everywhere. Okay, so now I think I want to concentrate a little bit of the highlight, a little bit where you naturally would put a highlight. And for that I'm going to use one of my favorite highlighting palettes. This is by Tarte. I'm pretty sure I talked about this often enough. This is the Skin Twinkle Lighting Palette, and you have like 3 different highlighting shades in here, and I just really love those shades. Like you can see, they're very, very pretty. And I'm just going to go into the rosy, which is the darker one out here, which is just a little bit less champagne, a little bit more like a rosy shade. And I'm just putting a teeny tiny little bit up here on my cheekbones and on my brow bone, just putting it up here, just where you always put your highlight, kind of. But also using my finger. My Cupid's bow, just like that, and already done with that. Alright, so now going on to my brows. As you probably already know, my favorite way to do my brows is a brow mascara. It's quick, it's easy, it's everything I most of the time do. For today's brows, I'm going for my favorite eyebrow pencil, which is by the Tanya Burr Cosmetics range, which was, I don't know how called. This is the Selfie Sculpt brow pencil, and I just really like it. It's my favorite brow like pencil thing. I do never ever use anything else actually. I'm not that much into like brow pencils. So I'm just brushing through them like once, so that I can make sure that the hairs are kind of the place I want them to be. Starting in the front here. Not too much pressure. Now to finish off the brows and to make sure that they stay in the place where I've just put it, I'm using the Maybelline Brow Drama in Transparent, which is really, really old and I really need to replace it, but there's still a little bit of it in, so that always is enough to just make sure that they stay in place. Pretty sure they already have a different kind of packaging, and I think a different like little one thingy. Okay, brows done. Now onto the eyes, which I really just keep quite simple, to be honest, at the moment. I preferably use this palette, which is definitely a favorite of mine. This is the Brunch Date palette. Definitely my favorite at the moment, and probably one of the favorites of the whole year. So I'm going to use my Sigma eye shading brush, which is the number E55, and I'm going in yellow let's just go all in with the shade Cinnamon Sugar, which is a very nice, very glittery and shimmery like bronzy shade. Cinnamon Sugar with the Sigma E55. Putting it all over my lid, just kind of not going all the way in, but pretty much all over the like movable eyelid. It definitely has already, and that makes it perfect for this. Oh god. Perfect for this video actually. It has these like slightly bronzy shades in and these like reddish tones to it, which just makes it perfect for autumn time, and I just really love that. I kind of mainly love like these like bronzy coppery shades. Like these coppery bronzy shades are my favorite for late summer and early autumn days. I'm not bringing it too far up over my crease. That's the way. Just kind of a little bit, but not too far up. Okay, like that. With my Eva 234 Luxe Smoky Shader brush, I'm going into that light silvery, champagne-y, goldenish, I don't know, color, which is called Champagne Toast. It's one of my favorites out of this palette. And I'm putting that one into my inner corner. Just there. Blending it into the shade I applied before. Really blending it into it. Concentrating it in the inner corner, but I really blend it over there. A little bit more of the Cinnamon Sugar shade. Blending it on top here. And I'm using Exo Beauty. Oh god, the name totally came off. No, absolutely nothing. It's this eye brush. It's my favorite Exo Beauty brush, and I just really love it. Before I do anything else, I just want to blend everything a little bit in the crease. So I'm just going over here to just blend it, kind of from the inner corner to the outer corner. Like that, just to make it nice and smooth. I'm going to start with another brush. Laura Mercier. That is where the fan brush is from. Laura Mercier. So I'm using my Eva Luxe Smoky Shader brush again, and I'm going into the shade called Americano, which is down here, which is a nice like a darker but a matte brown. I'm going to put that in my crease. I'm starting with this brush because I can easier place the shade where I want it and then blend it later on. So make sure that I can make a nice and defined crease, if you know what I mean. Now going in with this like buffing eyeshadow whatever brush by Exo Beauty, and I'm using the color Maple Syrup, which is over here, and now I'm blending in my crease like above here. I do not want to go too far up because I want it to be still quite variable and not too smoky, but I also prefer kind of a matte shade of that. I don't know why. Okay, so like that, nice and soft and everything. Pretty. Okay, so next I'm going in with my MAC 212 brush, which is like a flat eyeshadow brush. And now I'm going to start with a Champagne Toast, the light champagne shade. And I put that one like in the inner half of my lower lash line, which I blend into Cinnamon Sugar. Put in the middle there. And in the outer corner goes Americano. Darken that up a little bit and for the definition and everything. Just like that. And that means eyeshadow done. Now mascara. I have actually two in combination, which I just discovered recently. One of my absolute favorites at the moment is the L'Oreal Paradise Ecstatic. It's not the first time that I fell in love with this, but you know how it is, you get in and out of it, and I kind of am always in between this one and the Maybelline Lash Sensational, which is just in my drawers sitting there. But sometimes I just really like that one more. It makes the most amazing eyelashes ever, but it's kind of running out of its strength, I think. Kind of, it's emptying. I kind of like it because it's a little bit thicker and a little bit more like chunky and clumpy, which sounds awful. I hope you know what I mean. And one I kind of discovered newly in my drawers when we moved, and I never actually used it, but I have it. Mascara by MAC. So far I'm not too much into this wand. Look at that size of the wand. It's like the size of my eye. But I'm not too much into what this wand does. It doesn't really grab your lashes. It does kind of glide over it, but I'd really love to use it before I use the L'Oreal Ecstatic, because I feel like it's like a nice like base, if you know what I mean. I mean, you can see a difference if I use those like like you can see, but that's mainly due to my lashes being just very light and not black at all, so you hardly can even see them when they are not covered in mascara. So I'm just kind of using this as a base for the other one. This actually, you would never expect that with this huge one thing. It works so nicely with other like bottom lashes. It's actually very easy to use it together. Now comes the second one, which is the L'Oreal Ecstatic. I think there's like argan oil in this mascara and many other things, and I really like this. Just look at the volume and length it gives. Where are my brushes? Where are all my brushes? For lips, actually I'm just using the one I'm mainly using and loving at the moment, which is actually perfect for this look when you think all over nice bronzy look, and it is a Clinique one. It's one of the Clinique Pop lipsticks, and this is actually the shade 17, which is Mocha Pop. Nudie, pinky shade. Now I'll wait until the sun's gone or not. You can call it artistic if you want to. So putting on Clinique Mocha Pop. I hope that you can see it nicely because the look is now finished. So this is my favorite look to do at the moment. I do it with several different like palettes. My favorite at the moment is of course the Brunch Day one, but I also love to do it with the NARS Ignited eyeshadow palette, or just with my NARS Isolde like eyeshadow duo. I like nice like bronzy eye and a nice bronzed skin is always something I really love in summer, and throughout the transition into autumn it's just my favorite kind of like makeup look in general, to be honest. Okay guys, this is the look finished. I'm very sorry about this lighting situation. I kind of tried to wait a little bit until I filmed this little like, whatever this is, outro thing, to kind of try to show you the look a little bit better, but it won't change apparently, and if I wait too long the light will just be gone completely. So I hope very much that it's okay that I just finish it up like this. Of course you can very easily just make it more smoky or even more wearable if you just change up the intense colors or how intense you want to make it, or just make it brighter or darker. I think darker I think it's a very easy look to just redo or recreate, that's the word. I just think it's very easy for everybody to do and to change up for whatever you want to, and I just really love all the products I use today. Are just my favorites at the moment because they just give you this insane glow and this amazing look, and I just really love all of them. So I think now the sun actually hit a little bit so I can show you the look a little bit better. I hope very much that you liked it. I liked this little video and that I could show you maybe one or two products which you might look for or do not know or like yourself. I would love to talk about them with you, what you think about them and what your experiences are, and everybody else might be interested in that too. So leave a comment down below telling me your experiences about the products, and of course please let me know which kind of makeup look you love to wear in this time of the year to catch the last like summery rays of sunshine and the first like warm light of autumn. I hope to hear from you, and I hope that you like the video and my little look. I will definitely post a picture of it also on my Instagram. The links are all down below in the description box, and I hope that I will see you soon in the next video and that you will like it too, and I hope that you maybe want to subscribe to my channel. The little button is down below. It's free and does not make a lot of fuss for neither you nor anybody else, and I hope that I might have convinced you to subscribe, to give this video a thumbs up, and to leave a comment telling me what you like about this look, or about the season, or about this time of the year, or about the products I used. I hope that I will see you soon again on this channel or on all my other social media pages, and until then I hope you have a wonderful time and that you are excited about autumn at least as much as I am, and I will see you soon. So take care, have a wonderful time, and until then, bye!